It's that time again. It's our time to review the Insecure episode 9. We are almost at the finish line, y'all. This episode was real good, real juicy, and we're going to give you all the tea, so stay tuned with us. Now, if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, please feel free. Check it out. That is Solar Steam with a 0 for the O. Sessions Podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend. All right. Hey, Leprechaun, Sean, y'all back?
We're back.
We're here.
We've been busy, so we've been recording a lot, so we just had to, after a long day of shooting, take the time, review the episode. Are y'all ready for these questions that Diego got for us?
Let's get it. Let's go.
All right, bet. We ready, D. What's the first question?
Alright, so in the first scene when they was reviewing the home, did y'all think it was some bullshit that they wasted their time just to see that shit they was bringing out?
So when they were reviewing the homes with the agent,
Found out at the end it was just some bullshit.
hell yeah, that's some bullshit. I say it's some bullshit because I feel already like in the real estate market period, black people are played, and I hope that's why she was trying to bring awareness to this. I don't know if y'all heard, but recently a guy had got his house appraised and then had his white friend.
I did. Like $100,000 more or something. They got a lot of fucking. It was a big difference.
Right. So I think that this is what we're highlighting in this episode, and I definitely do think, yeah, hell yeah, time is money. You'll never get that back. So what you think, Leprechaun?
Oh, let me tell you, I'm older, patience is short, wasting my time. You're not gonna do it at all because the attitude you might get but for wasting my time, you don't want.
See, now Sean's a realtor, so he can really relate to this. Would you do your clients like this, Sean?
Now, I wouldn't do my clients like that because you got to have trust in your client. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm taking you to go look at a home, I want to take you to a home that's actually available. I'm not going to take you for a home that I just went under contract with somebody. That's a waste of your time and a waste of my time. And I mean, come on now. Like, why would you do your people like that? I think that was wrong of the agent. But again, I'm thinking it's a message behind it, which, you know, it could possibly be, with the black portrayed thing with the appraisal. Who knows? I mean, but something in behind it is a message in this, definitely.
All right, so let's go ahead and give a vote. Leprechaun, bullshit. Sean, bullshit. What do you think, D? Bullshit. All right, what's up next?
Alright, so y'all saw Molly in her little boo thing. How do you avoid not showing that you fucking with somebody at work? How do you avoid that?
Now, let's be real, because I remember I told y'all that I feel like workplace intimacy is okay. I feel like some people can handle it, but not everybody. So I think that in this case, this goes to prove you have to be selective with who you do it with. So you can't.
Well, I mean, not how do you avoid, how do you keep it on the low? At your job, because this is her boss. This ain't like it's just another in the same position as her. It's her boss.
See,
That's more attention.
let me tell you how you do that. You create rules, okay? You only can interact outside of work. I don't care if you get a promotion. I don't care if it's your birthday. We don't even need to talk to each other in the workplace. Hit me up. Tell me meet you at the McDonald's around the corner. What you think, Leprechaun?
Oh no, you gonna get caught.
Oh, damn.
You're gonna get caught. It's too sensitive of a situation to put yourself into at work. Like, be honest, like, you know your feelings right. You see him or see her, like, ooh, there he go, there she go.
Because the colleagues definitely picked up on that they were fucking.
What they say? Ooh, they fucking.
For sure. Sean, what you got? What you think?
I mean, like I've said before, no to the work relationships. You know, that's the work. We come to work, not play. So in this case, again, no. Molly and him should have taken it outside of work because, again, like we said, the co-workers picked up, and when a co-worker picks up on something, trust me, the whole office gonna know.
Exactly.
Right. And it's gossip. It's probably floating around. Now, we don't judge. So if you're in that situation, here you go. Just keep this in mind. We're looking out for you.
Yeah.
And if you're not in this situation, then hey, you got some people that understand. I'm a maybe kind of person. They're feeling like no. And they're a little bit older, so maybe that has something to do with it. Next question.
Okay, so how do y'all feel, or when is it the right time to bring your new boo around your friends, especially in party environments?
Now, Now, hold on. We're gonna have to really break this one down because you gotta remember you talking to some gays. For one, it depends on which group of friends it is.
Very important.
And for two, it depends on that individual. Like, I'm very sensitive to a wandering eye. Like, if I'm on a first date with you or a second date with you, I look at how you get distracted. Like, if you look at everybody that walk by, or if I see you keep giving contact in one direction, I keep note of that. So I already know, bitch, hell nah, because I don't hang around ugly people, clearly. So it's like, So what you think, Leprechaun? Am I tripping?
Oh, definitely not tripping. I am so sensitive to stuff like that, so it's like, Did you just speak to her or him? Listen, good story is I took a dude of mine to a Kappa party with me. He had some whole, yes, and he had a whole female the whole night. I was like, oh wow,
That's fucked
you
up.
With me?
That's
Okay.
fucked up.
Hope you enjoyed yourself.
That's real fucked up. What you think, Sean?
No, I think it's BS. So, no, because I mean, it just, gosh, because like Rashad said, we're gay, so it's kind of like, because I've been in a situation where I brought somebody around too soon, and then even when you wait to bring someone around like 6 months to a year later, it still could be too soon too, because they can still, for instance, I'm going to use my ex as an example.
Ooh.
Let me use it. I'm not saying no names, but I'll use my ex as an example. So, I brought this person around my friends. My friends like this person a lot.
I come from Jam Rock.
Besides this one over here, this one.
I couldn't stand him. I already knew he was over some shit.
At the end of the day, I brought him around. Leprechaun came to a little party. What, New Year's? Was that New Year's or Christmas? You came over there. Thanksgiving, whatever. It wasn't the time. It was something. And then, 2 weeks later? We went outside, and a couple weeks later, we fighting.
Wow.
And it was over.
See?
So, it was too soon.
So did he meet another one of your friends?
No, he didn't meet another one of my friends. He met someone that lived in the city next to me.
Oh, wow.
Like 10 minutes from me. 10 to 15 minutes.
I don't know. So we're going to sum up and collectively say it depends on the person that you're dating.
Yeah,
and it depends on your friends. So if you hang around some bullshit, don't ever bring them around, because that's why I don't talk to my ex-best friend no more, because he tried to holler at my nigga behind my back. So
You
yeah.
remember the one we saw at Friends?
Yeah. Ironically, they ran into him at Friends.
And he was supposed to be there that night.
I'm glad I didn't come. What's the next question, D?
Cause y'all can't say it. Fuck them niggas.
There you go.
Okay, so speaking of gay, how is it being the only gay person at the party?
Ooh, this is layers.
Trying to look for a hookup.
Right. This is like, no. So that's the part this is good for. You don't mind being the only gay one when you're looking for a hookup, because it's gonna be one guy in there that's a little curious or either fucking around on the low, and he's gonna give you all the attention, and you'll be able to automatically pick him out.
Would you get lucky just like what Lisa's brother did in this situation?
That was TV.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't like
I'm gonna say this, it is weird. Now, it's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be like really, yeah. It used to be really, really like taboo, but now it's not so taboo. So I have to say, it doesn't really bother you now. Now, I will tell you what's annoying about being the only gay. All the straight women feel like they need to introduce themselves to you, or they want you to compliment them, so they're just extra as fuck around you for no reason. What about you, Leprechaun?
They want you to do their hair, their nails, do you cater food?
Look at my husband. Do you think he gay?
All them silly questions that's really redundant. Let's be clear. You married him, you better figure it out.
Lately, they been giving me the creeps like they want to fuck. I'll be like, wait a minute. Like, wait, are you trying to be my friend, or you trying to be my friend? Like, which one?
Friend.
Sean, what you doing in the club? At the party, I'm sorry, not the club. At the party, as the only gay.
So I was in one of these situations recently at a baby shower. I was the only one there, but I mean, it was cool. It was nothing. I felt fine. I was reminiscing and mingling with everybody, men, women, the children. Like it was just, I just fit it right in. Like it was nothing. It was cool. So I don't have a problem with being the only one there, because it just is what it is. I come to party, drink, and go home.
That comes with age, though, because I think younger ones, you like that attention. You do
the younger
extraness.
Me, I would have did the extraness, like you said. But now that I'm older, damn near 40,
Now that I'm older, I do want to highlight something to the young gays out there. You can be yourself. You can express yourself
Yes.
in these environments, but just remember, now
Don't be
we in a
extra.
new day and age. So do it with a sense of class, so
Exactly.
people don't
Yep.
sum you up and
Exactly.
think that all gays are just tacky, loud, and obnoxious. So shout out to the young ones, because we're not, or feminine, because clearly we're all not.
Definitely, yeah.
What about what's going on, D? What's the next question? I almost said, what about you?
Don't know how to answer that.
You yeah.
Anyways, how do you guys feel about open relationships? Bro came back, he had another little group, he's still going Molly. But how do y'all feel about open relationships? Open marriage is more than anything, because that's what that was. That's what it was.
Wow. Should I give them like an edited answer? Because I kind of gave y'all a background, or should I just like be real solo steam session and just give the answer?
Real soul scene station.
I can relate to the situation. I've been in situations where I was with or dealt with an individual who was in an open marriage, and apparently they had a great understanding and it was cool. I never met the significant other, and they were married, so I never met their other significant other. I guess it was something they had going on. Cool guy, very, very, very nice gentleman, everything. So I don't judge. Can I be a part of that? Didn't Stephen Curry just come out and say he did it?
Steven or Stephen?
What's his name? Y'all know I don't watch sports like that.
Number 30.
No, they talking. I don't know if that shit true.
I don't know if it's true.
They trying to say they got an open marriage, but I don't know. We don't know if that's true.
We don't know.
And who really gives a fuck?
I don't. Well, Will and Jada do.
They
very open.
They are very open about this.
Okay, so
I want to be in the middle.
Them niggas ain't even together.
right. So I
still
don't know.
wanna be in
I
the
don't
middle.
judge. I don't judge. I get it. I understand it. I just don't know if I could be a part of it. What about you, Leprechaun?
Oh no, I'm so selfish. You mine. M-I-N-E. Mine.
Okay.
Sorry. Ain't no going over there to see him, her, or Sally. Okay?
Okay, Sean.
No, to the open marriage, relationship, whatever you want to call it, because I want you all to myself. I don't like to share. I can't share.
He's the only child.
This is
Yes, I'm the only child. Yeah.
It is. Now, if you had a girl or a wife and she wanted an open marriage, but she wanted another girlfriend, would you be down, Diego?
I've dealt with pansexuals and bisexuals. That's just not.
Do you think that's a formal way of saying I'm hoeing?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
I definitely think so.
I guess it's a way of trying to say they into whatever, but I don't.
They just
Equal
get down when
opportunity.
they get down.
Hell yeah. They just looking for anybody that like them.
Your turn.
See? I get it. I get it. What if they had a lot of money and they took care of you though, like your sugar daddy?
Child, I don't need one of them.
You don't need one? No. What if you had a sugar mama? No. Would you tolerate it? What if she was a cougar? She was married to like a judge, but he no longer. Yeah, you.
That's a perfect scenario.
How was that different?
I'm with Rashad. Go ahead and be the judge. Give me out all this stuff.
And you know they have that. They have these guys called Wi-Fi's, and what it is wealthy men they get off on sending their wives and like their side piece on vacations. But he might request that she records, the intimate side of them, or yeah.
It's a swap.
Yeah. Like instead of girls trip, you get it. Yeah. It's a website. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe I can make a little side hustle with that. Go ahead. What's the next question?
Okay, so y'all saw Molly and her group got fucked up on some edibles. What's y'all worst edible experience?
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I don't even want to say this, but okay. I'm gonna be authentic. One time I had I don't know what story to tell y'all. One time I had got some edibles from the skating ring. And I was in the midst of skating. And I was eating this lollipop like everybody else eating these lollipops that this girl make that just are so good. And like about 30 minutes later, I noticed myself like I was like skating. Like you couldn't tell, like, man, it was better than Peter Pan on ice. Yeah. I was like Peter Pan on I was doing everything. And I had to catch myself for like a good hour and a half or two. I was like, wait a minute, you really have a... Like I was drenched in sweat. I was having a ball. The other time was the following day because it was so good. I was hoping that if I did it while on my 9 to 5, it would make me more perky. Bruh, caught myself staring at my computer like this. Damn computer dinging and dinging and dinging and dinging, and I'm like just stuck. And I know I'm stuck. And then they call my name and I'm on camera. So I don't even know what we talking about, and I'm just like. So needless to say, I'll never do that again. But what about you, Leprechaun? Do you do edibles?
Well, of course I do edibles, but I don't think I had a bad experience yet.
I mean, okay, well, if you haven't had a bad...
When you ate too much and then... Yeah.
I mean, those times you go to sleep, that's when you have a bad experience. Be high, and you got too high, you go to sleep. That's a waste of an edible.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Sean?
So I haven't had worst experience. I took an edible one time, and I was just cleaning. Like, I was just cleaning. Like, I probably vacuumed like 3 times.
You do that, dog.
I vacuumed and I just kept cleaning.
He do that.
And the house was spotless, and I just kept cleaning because I was high, and I just had to do something. You know how your mind just running?
Yes.
You just got to be moving, and that's how I was. I just had to be
one
moving.
right here. I'll never forget. I came home one day and he was cleaning. He was cleaning the microwave. He cleaned the microwave so damn good. Didn't it stopped working? Or I was like, bitch, we don't have a microwave now because you done cleaned the goddamn microwave away. Like, what the fuck? Like, so.
Luckily, my stepdad came over there, Mr. Handyman, and fixed it for us. But yeah, that bad boy was, I cleaned it too much.
What else you got, D?
On the topic of drugs.
Yes. That's the best. That's the best. That's the best. That's the best. That is the best. You know what I like about Molly's little situation is, though? I like how he handles business during the day.
Yeah.
But when he is away, he has fun. And people always say, why do I have an eye for like conservative kind of guys? That's the exact reason. I like to see that let loose side, and I like to be the one to encourage that let loose side for my significant other. Like, I want to be the spice, you know? Like, you calm me down during the week, but on the weekend and at night, I got us, you know? So I completely relate with Molly on that situation. And if I had to, and I get asked this all the time, just like being a black, not being cocky or anything, just being a person, I get asked this all the time. But I think that's my kind of a guy. Like, I know I can let my hair down with you and have a good ass time, and you not judge me, and you be my ride or die. Like, you my partner in crime. What about you, Leprechaun?
I have. And the experience has been everything.
Always.
Everything.
Always.
If your hand did it, you better get up on it. That's all I gotta say.
They missing out. 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 I'm trying to tell you.
They don't understand how good it is.
And you just like, you let loose. Hint to the little young kids that don't know no better. You let loose.
No inhibitions.
No.
You let loose.
Yeah, that drunk shit is over with. Get some drugs and
There you go.
ecstasy.
What about you, Sean? I don't fuck around with X or Molly because that shit right there, I have you on damn chandeliers and shit.
Yes,
It will. Only time I've ever done that is at a music festival, and it had me so lit. I thought I was a fairy for real, bro. I was like, yes. I was just in the circle, just twirling. I was just in my own little world, and people were walking up to me and just touching me, and I'm like, yeah,
Come on with it.
yay, shit.
but yeah, I have. And I'm gonna have to piggyback off Rashad. Oh, dude, that's
Everything.
Hey, that's everything. You know, no judgment zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me my 9 to 5, but after that 9 to 5, we're gonna let loose and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? You don't find a lot of people like that because a lot of people, you know, you want to be conservative because you're corporate America. Let me tell you something. I'm corporate America, but just what? I'm gonna turn up like it ain't no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because once I'm done with you at 5 o'clock, I'm not on your clock. I'm on Sean's time.
Okay.
So I'm finna have a good time with whoever I'm dating or with the homies or with my cousin. Hey, something we gonna turn up.
Molly know what the fuck she got. That's why her ass ain't
Molly
open
doing
with
the right-
that one.
I think Molly done found her a husband.
She done got her husband. Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta keep this one going. Where's the weirdest or strangest place
You've had sex. I knew he was gonna ask that. And I can't even say it.
Might as well. Hey,
I can.
Mine is so seedy that it's just like you probably would judge,
well,
friend.
Go ahead, Leprechaun.
Go ahead, Leprechaun. Start so I can see.
I'm gonna give y'all a couple of pointers to start with. Lord forgive me, but the high school I was in, I did it all over that whole bathroom.
Are you for real?
Wait a minute. What? You supposed to get your education, you fucking.
I was in the bathroom.
I bet you
Did you ever get caught for being gone for too long?
No, not that. Getting walked in on though. Like, oh, I'm just using the bathroom.
Are you serious?
Yes. Certain halls wasn't safe.
So you've been into public play for quite some time.
But see, I got older and got out of it. I think it's creepy now, because
You don't?
Listen. This is what happened.
He got responsible.
I was supposed to meet one of my dudes, and he did not show up. And I'm behind a public building at 4:00 in the morning.
That's an old school guy.
So drunk,
That's
I
an
was
old school
waiting on him
guy.
to come, okay? I woke up the next morning at 6 a.m. like, oh hell, he didn't show up.
Damn.
Look, I was asleep.
Get out of here.
That's why I do it.
So you can't even say that was the weirdest place you had it. Where's the wild? Where's Leprechaun?
Hold on.
What pot of gold did you fuck in that we want to know about?
Okay, the weirdest place I had sex at is upstairs in the layaway department at Kmart.
Goddamn. Goddamn.
Yes.
Was it around Christmas time? No, because it would have been too busy up there
That's
then.
right. It was a regular season. I think it was. I think I had blonde hair and everything.
Sean, what about you? I want to know. God, I'm really trying to think.
I hope my mama stop watching this.
I hope mine.
Anyways,
well, mine do watch it, so I can't even say
so
mine.
y'all know
Y'all need to keep it.
PG-13. Nah.
Just tell us where it's been.
So upstairs in the movie theater where the movies play. So I knew the manager.
Was it the manager you was messing around with?
Yes.
I knew it. Sean's too safe. Oh my God.
I've never told nobody this, but yeah, the dollar movie in Lawrenceville.
Oh, you used to get your hair cut over there too, didn't you?
Sure did.
I'm putting it all together.
Whoop whoop.
For me, it would have to be an airplane.
Yeah! Come on. In our high club.
Yeah.
The Mile High Club. Yeah.
Well, it was a little different because I was
Somebody.
no, I was working. I was actually working.
Yeah, you were working all right.
You remember.
Just being gracious, taking care of the passenger. On my way to Miami.
Need a little extra juice.
Yeah, to get through the night. What's next? What's the weirdest place you've had sex, Diego?
Yep.
You better not say nothing with the U or the S or the P or the S.
Right now, nigga, what?
He was saying that.
Could you see that little car just Are you serious? You know what?
They think that's it.
Look, when I worked at Amazon, it was like that. They were fucking in the parking lot. Amazon was like a sex party all night long. And then they was swinging them around. You ain't getting out that question though. Where's the weirdest place you've had sex, Diego?
I'm trying to think. At a park, I guess.
Oh, a park.
Yeah, we were watching the police. We was actually the park was not too far from here. This was before I moved all the way out here.
Damn, you like hood bitches.
Yes.
I thought I had been to the park. Man.
Police, but we was ducking because the police was
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well let's get on a serious note.
All right.
Are you scared as you see Molly's feeling no boy? This shit is going great. Do you guys get scared?
For me, when shit gets too good, I truly always, I think I've told y'all this. I think, well, I know I've said this in a previous like TikTok, but I think that like I literally get scared of being happy, or I have a fear of being happy in a relationship. Cause it's like, if I'm happy and he gives me everything I want, then is it gonna become boring? You know, like I almost feel like if it's too good, I would check out on him, if that makes any sense. So I'm almost scared of being happy because I've never had someone who could balance it. You know, give me everything that I want, but then also give me what I need. And I think until that is balanced, I probably will find an excuse to almost run. But I'll say this, my go-to is never to blame them or take on the responsibility. I just bury my head and work.
Hold on. Now, you know you asked me that question about the weirdest place I had sex?
No.
This was the most disrespectful time that I had sex. Me and this girl was at her friend's house, and we took a shower together in there.
Diego!
She forced it on me, and I was like, oh shit. And she finally told him, like, I don't know, after we broke up and shit, she was like, yeah, we did this shit.
Diego!
That's pretty disrespectful.
I know, in a house party? Hell, if he ever be like, hey, if he ever like, you want to go to a house party? Hell yeah. But who you partying with? Shit. Do I need to bring a swimsuit or something? Like, what's up? Okay. But are you scared to be happy in a relationship, Leprechaun?
To be honest, guys, and I think I never ever told y'all this, and I think about this the other day. I never had a relationship where I was the primary person in the relationship. I always have to share.
Get out of here.
I always have to share somebody.
What the fuck?
How do you say no to open relationships?
Because I ain't gonna want to share when it's time. I already know. I've been sharing all this time.
How do you know it's time?
I'm tired of being number two. I'm the side piece. The man thinking about. I'm always the side piece. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because see, you never, even if you're, this is the thing, you can never be happy. Happy is a feeling. You can only be happy temporarily. So if I'm happy all the time, that's probably why people think and run away from those situations, because it's like, something else got to be going on. Something got to be going on for it to just be this picture perfect clear. And if you're not challenging me or showing me what I need, then why are you there if you're just gonna be a yes man? What about you, Sean?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna piggyback off of what both of y'all said, really. Like you said, you can't always be the yes man. I mean, I've been in different situations, been in a lot of situations, and I'm a runner. I do run when I feel as if it is going too good, and I'll leave the situation, and months later I'll be like, damn, I fucked up a whole good thing because of me being scared to really open up because of what people have done to me in the past. So it's like,
so are you ready to date then?
I'm ready to date now because I haven't dated in 2 years. So I am open to do it now, but I'm still going to take my time with whoever I'm dating, because I'm sure I can vouch. I used to be that one that I always got to be with somebody. It's the first time I have not. Like I said, it's been 2 years.
That's good though. You got to really.
Yeah, I stayed and found. I took time, found myself, searched deep, took care of some things that I need to take care of. But yeah, I'm a runner, but I'm learning to better myself when it comes to that now.
Now let's be 100. Do you? Why are you laughing? Okay, let me ask the question. Is it really because you in the back of your head got something that you don't like about that individual, and you just use that as, okay, as soon as he do something else, or as soon as this shit get too good, I'm gonna pull this out and run and use this as an example?
Nah,
for instance, do you know what I'm saying? For instance, if let's say he's really, really good looking, he gives you all of the things that you like physically in a man, but let's say he's going through a divorce. Are you going to run from him the first chance you get, because in the back of your head, like you said, you're secondary and you don't even know, and you've been waiting for him to make the move and he's not, and he's taking his time, he's dragging his feet. Or if he gives you the affection you want, the quality time you want, the getaway trips you want, the food dates you want, the house you want, the family you want, he gives you all of that, but he ain't how you want him to look. Or I'll throw a chair. Let's say they, and I'm not saying anything against these people, but this is something that always goes through my head. Let's say he's paralyzed, but he gives you all of that you want.
Really, Rashad? Really? You gonna bring me in a paraplegic?
No, I'm just saying in general. You ain't never thought of that. If your significant other is that, you have never thought about, oh damn, how would like.
It's different. But if you meet them and they paraplegic, that's different. But if they go paraplegic while you with them,
That's not no.
Yeah. Because if I'm with you forever, then I love you forever. But I mean, I love is love. But
but see, that's the thing we're saying. Would you run away from that if you had a friend who happened to be that way? See, I don't discriminate. Like I'm not gonna. You get what I'm saying? It's not that
human nature. It depends on this. Because I just had this conversation. I'm young enough where I'm gonna still be picky. I might one day just, I'm gonna pick the ugliest one that's gonna love me to death. But right now, I still got pickiness. So if you catch me at 27 and I do with you, I fuck with you, but I'm probably still gonna see what else is out there, and then I'm gonna come back and be like, yeah.
Which is why I said what I said earlier. Do you hold on to that thing in your back pocket and you use that? Like, is that the ignition, the emission, or what's the word? The ammunition. That's what I'm looking for to run away. Like, I never really liked you anyway because I thought you were just halfway cute.
But running away is different than saying that you don't want to be with
Run. Okay, well, I'm saying run. Do you ever say you don't want to be with someone, or do you just go ghost?
both.
I go ghost. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a ghoster too.
I go ghost in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Yeah. Because usually by the time.
If they don't get it, then I go ghost.
No. Usually by the time when I do go ghost, they know it's coming.
Yeah, true.
Because I changed all my energy.
Yeah, all of the change. Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's contact all that.
Okay.
Lord, I hope nobody don't think that I'm anti
We're not anti-paraplegic. We just saying. It's just.
I had a manager who was madly in love with a dude who was in that kind of a situation. She met him that way, and she was very in love with this man, and she just told me some of the shit that she had to deal with. Like once they was at a Hawks game, she had to change his bag, so she had to crawl under the table in the middle of a Hawks game to change. Right, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, what's the next question? God damn it, I know.
Let's end it off right.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our relationships. And let's go to the last scene. You seen Lawrence.
Ooh.
Poured his heart out to her. About to fight her new man. Don't let her go nowhere.
Damn.
Y'all ever poured your heart to somebody and it did not work?
Yeah. I think everybody does.
Everybody does.
Everybody should, because I feel like that's what we are designed to do.
He said, I love you. I don't even care about this way I got the child with. I want to be with you.
You know, Dad put me on game with this one though, for real. I had that situation where I was just trying to fix some that went down, and it just wasn't happening, and couldn't fix it. And I had confessed my love and all of this nonsense to the fool, and he wasn't trying to hear me. Now I know what was going on, but he wasn't trying to hear me at all. And I kept trying. I tried my hardest, and I had never been like this. And I remember my dad saying, "You offer your heart one time to a if he don't take it, then you better go on about your business." So I can't say that I have just willingly oh my God, I need you, and I'm just gonna pour my heart out. If you let me pass by, baby, you let me pass by.
I'm like that even in relationships. I mean, just me trying to talk to you. If I tell you I like you and you don't say nothing about it, that's it. I'm not offering again.
Yeah.
I'm keep doing that shit. That shit's stupid.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm also I'm if you ignore me, if I'm trying to hit on you, or you bypass me, or you play me like I'm stupid or like I'm thirsty, I know you're gonna come back around. But when you come back around, baby, I'm looking straight over you. I had this real quick, and then Leprechaun, I want to hear your answer. I was talking to somebody who was, in my opinion, mediocre looking, and really nice though. So we're dating, getting to know each other, la-di-da-da-da. He ghosted me. So I already was in my feelings oh, you gonna ghost me for real? But cool, do it. Ran into him in a club here in Atlanta, and I was with my friend. I was like, I'm gonna go say hey to him. I'm like, all right, he was a nice guy. I'm gonna say hey to him. Went over there and said hey to him, and he did me just like this.
Ooh.
And the club it was true. The bougiest club in Atlanta at the time, out of all ones. So I stood there and I was just like, okay, all right, bet. Needless to say, who slid in my DMs?
He was.
Recently too. And I cannot unsee that.
You can't unsee that.
Okay, I'm not weird because of that. I
you can't
cannot unsee that.
Because it's a nerve-wracking thing.
Cause I never done anybody like that. Like I couldn't do nobody like that. You know, even if we didn't end on good terms, if you came up to me to speak, that's a sign of you showing me respect. So I'm not going to overlook you or downplay you like I wasn't just trying to with you.
They don't care about that part, seem like.
What you think, Leprechaun? Don't get me started.
So, I'm a ghoster. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you offend me, rub me the wrong way, I'm gonna ghost you. My friends will tell me, Sean and our other friend who's not here today will say, "Yeah, that's so damn mean. They lie to you one time and you kick them to the curb." A small lie is worse than a big lie because you lie about the smallest stuff. I can't trust you.
That's a red flag.
I can't trust you. So it's an issue for me. You can't. Right now, and I'm older.
Hold on.
But I want to ask y'all. I want to hear y'all. I want to bring it
Tell
out.
me what you got.
So, I'm not a ghoster because you got to think about this. Everybody makes mistakes, and sometimes you got to give that person the benefit of the doubt and give them a second
Fuck
chance.
that. I'm doubting before I benefit.
No. And then that's why you're gonna be by yourself. but for real though, sometimes it just depends on the situation. Now if they cheated, no, I ain't giving you another chance. But if you just tell me a little white lie, like something stupid, like you're supposed to be somewhere and you really wasn't, I'm gonna let you slide because I don't have proof. Because I don't have proof that you was actually doing something. Unless I got the proof in the pudding, I can't prove anything. So I'm gonna ghost you, and I don't even know anything.
We don't need no
I
proof.
don't go by word of mouth.
Fuck
because
that.
That's what was
If
wrong
you
with me in the
told
past.
me a white lie and you was supposed to be somewhere, why you gotta lie about that?
That part.
But how do you find out the truth?
That ain't what we worried about.
That's yeah.
That
lie we worried
how do you know that he lied? You still not explaining to me how he lied. How
So
did you find out he lied?
so
Please explain that to me.
first, are we talking about somebody that I'm not aware of? Because we can pause this right now so I can give you a real answer. Because I'm confused at this point.
How do you know he actually lied?
So then, how do we have this conversation then? I'm confused how you can have this conversation. For you to know he lied to you, he would have had to confess that to
You
you.
haven't told me. How did you know he lied?
Even if he did tell me,
You still ain't told me. You still ain't told me how you know he lied.
I'm gonna figure it out.
But I want to ask this.
I know how to answer the question right quick.
Because
Pause, please.
This is something.
Can you pause for 1
This is
second?
something. This is some shit right here.
I'm asking them that is because my ex, I'm using this as an example.
Knew it.
I'm gonna go here.
You dirty bitches. Y'all gonna use my podcast? Go ahead.
I had the proof. Baby, I can go through my phone now and still show y'all the proof. I had the proof in the pudding. So when you lied to me, I can show it to you. I got the receipts.
I'm the same way.
I can back myself up instead of you just say, "Oh, nigga, you lied to me."
He
I don't
lied
have
to you,
proof.
Sean?
But I'm a lied to me. And I got all the receipts to prove that friends were sending me stuff. Some of his people were sending me stuff. So I had all the proof.
Damn.
It was real deep.
Leprechaun knew. Leprechaun knew about the receipts. He was there. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta have the proof. Because you might run away from a situation and it really was no reason to
Now,
run.
let me ask this. Sometimes you get the proof and you ignore it. Just like sometimes you get the red flags and you can't
I've done
handle
that in
it.
How do y'all manage, like you were saying, where, what would you say? You were saying kind of like you'll bleed because of a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
When is that too much? Because like you say, the more and more that you run and you always highlight red flags, the longer you get because you scared. No, I'm not saying you lonely, but I'm saying, because I've done that shit, the moment you realize, like, is it that bad? And how long do you keep that shit going?
Or is it just, are you the problem?
That too.
So I think
Y'all, this
that,
gonna get good.
for me, once you lie to me, it's a big thing. I'm
But
sorry,
why
guys.
can't it be okay for you to have that?
Well,
I think.
in the beginning. That's
No,
the
I'm
whole
just
thing.
saying. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying.
They be mad. They be mad.
Let me ask you this.
It takes a while to get a confession from somebody to tell the truth.
When was the first time you was lied to?
Happened when I was 1.
That might be why he feel. That might be why he feel the way he feel. And if you want, the one person that's gonna lie to you is parental, right? So you might be sensitive to lies. Now here's what I gotta say. I think it depends on the individual. I think it depends on how you feel about yourself and self-worth. If you give a person a second and a third try, and how you value your time here on earth. Because what I'm not gonna do is allow you to lie to me when I'm an open door to you. How am I gonna trust that part? How are you a ride or die and you lying to me about some stupid like goddamn you going somewhere you weren't supposed to be? If you gonna lie to me about an offshore account, or lie to me about an investment that you made behind my back because we're building an empire. I don't give a about you lying about no, like you know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing.
To Leprechaun's part, he holds himself high.
I do too.
He's older. He ain't got time to bull. I catch a nigga in a lie. They done lied to me before.
I ain't got time for that. Go.
So at the same time, I get that. That makes
But in the same defense on Sean's side, Sean is a very forgiving person.
You gotta forgive. And that's nothing wrong with that.
And nothing's wrong with that. I admire Sean because he is forgiving. People say he very patient and he's very appreciative too. But the Lord is still working on me. That ain't my ministry. That ain't my ministry. Cause you got one time.
Baby, I done came a long way though.
But you know what? And you know what? This is one of those things that it's hard to kind of sit on the sideline and watch because it's something that you cannot teach nobody. They have to go through life. Life teaches you that. So that's why
It took.
Yeah.
I said, it took me some time because this one might be my cousin, but this like my damn brother. Like this, we was ride or die for the longest. So if this one
yeah.
he know.
Yeah.
See, now you being single, you hold for them 2 years, you got time for the process.
Exactly.
And what you gonna take? Because the longer you single, it's like, I'm not taking that shit.
Do you know how fucking long it took me to break that into his head? Like, bro, chill out. Just be single. Love you when you single. They don't understand that. But let me tell you why that's the key. Because what's attracted to a man, now I don't know about a female, and I'm almost certain a female, but ladies, listen to this. What's attracted to a male is a woman who can stand on her own and is having fun and knows who she is. You don't know who you is if you don't know what career you want to go to. You don't know who you are if you don't know if you want to be here or up north. You don't know who you are if you change your hair every other day. You do not know what you want if you always dating somebody because you're not giving somebody enough time to level out. Ain't gonna really be who they are with you until about 90 days. We'll tell you whatever we want you to hear because one thing about a man is what a man wants, a man to get. Which I want to ask a question because Lawrence said this in the end of the episode. Do you feel like, or better yet, let me rephrase it. When is it too long to fight hard for someone you want? When do you give up?
Now think about this before you say it now. Let's think about it. They've been together for a long time.
They have been together for a long time.
So
Let's throw all of them in the hat then. So what are we gonna do? They got history.
That's true.
That's one. I feel like they got unfinished business.
They definitely got unfinished business.
broke together.
Both
Yeah.
glowed up together. Both got new situations going on.
Thriving in life.
Yeah, thriving in life. It almost as if these two worked with each other to build this stability that they both built, and now they got it, and it's like now I'm doing my thing. They're not doing, and now it's like, well, damn, we done went through all of this. I want to enjoy you now. I didn't realize while we was going through all this bull one another, you was consulting me, you was loving me, you was giving me something none of these other bitches was giving me. So yeah, Leprechaun, I'm gonna let you start.
Well, with them, they've been together so long. It's hard to really just say how they should feel about one another because there's a lot to think about for her and him. He had a new baby, and she got a new baby. She want to get back with him, so it's just a lot to think about.
It
you know
is.
what I'm saying? And would she love the baby the same way she should? Or would she still be mad with the baby mama stuff? So, you know.
We want to know your answer though. I want you to think about one person that you really want to get your hands on that is just not giving you, and we can be vulnerable here, not giving you the play that you want. How long are you willing to give this person your energy before you say, you know what, I'm worthy of more?
It was a guy I met. He was a guy I met about 4 or 5 years ago. Oh my God. And I follow him on Instagram, y'all. Oh, he told me no. He told me no in the long haul of everything. So it haunts me, and I really wish I could get my hands on this man.
Okay. So it's 5 years.
So you met him and he said no?
Well, it's a lot deeper than that. Like what that don't say.
But see, he just said he's used to being in secondary, so like that probably is just the start of the cat and mouse game for him. Whereas for me, I'd be like devastated and like, oh my God, and run away and never want to see him again or look at him or him hit me up or him come across my timeline or anything.
I met him 5 years ago. For the first couple of years I knew him, I was like, happy birthday every year. Text message. Yeah, he still responding though.
So Sean, you're 5 years plus and you still would take him if he knocked on your door right now?
And no, not now.
Okay, so we'll say 5 years for him.
So for me, there's nobody. So I really can't answer this truthfully because there's nobody in my past that I would take back today because the one none of them good enough for me. So, and I've come to realize that the older I've gotten. So for me, nah, it ain't nobody.
Cause something better's on its way.
Amen.
Look,
God's blessing me.
I'm a little different. I believe I will fight to the end. Cause the only person I'm with right now and that I'm fighting for is the Lord Himself. And He gonna keep fighting for me, and I'm gonna keep fighting for Him, and I'm that Christian right there. But no, for real. You know what? For one, I don't think. But for one, comment. I want to know how long it is for you. But comment that. But also, I want to just say before people start commenting, because we've been getting a little comments lately. But anyways, it's okay. There's no right or wrong answers to this. And you know what's worth gambling and what's worth waiting for and what's worth fighting for. So for some people, the answer probably would be 6 weeks. So for some people, it might be 6 years. For some people, it might be 6 months. If I had to put a label on it, I don't see myself fighting for someone no more than maybe a year. I'll do it a year. I'll give you a year of my time. Yeah. And that you're gonna have to reciprocate something. If you ain't within that year, you're gonna have to give me something. Like he got the opportunity to at least stand in front of her and talk to her. Like I gotta have those kind of interactions because that's showing me some sense of you had an interest. But if it's just cold, then bro, you on your own.
Okay, now I want to end it on this, and this is it.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Fourth episode, we at the end. What are y'all thoughts on the last episode? Do y'all think it's gonna be some drama? Y'all think it's gonna be great? What are y'all expectations?
I think it's gonna be a good ending because it's been on 5 years altogether.
I don't want to hear that. Team Nathan, Team Lawrence, which one?
Yeah.
He was trying to be he gave us his see he thinks we're on Oprah, so he was giving us I like that that's so he was giving me a PR answer, but no, we want to know Team Lawrence, Team Nate.
Lawrence or Nathan? Who you picking?
Nathan.
Okay.
Who you picking, Sean?
Team Nathan.
Y'all always have like light-skinned guys though.
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Nathan got hands. He gonna beat that nigga hands.
Let me tell you something.
That nigga crazy.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Lawrence started that argument.
Yes. Lawrence.
Wait a minute.
Barbecue and everything. Let's
Everything.
go.
Okay.
I know you Team Lawrence. You get Team Lawrence from the get-go.
Because I think he fine. But here's the thing. Here's the thing though. I feel like Nate is already checked out.
He done seen so much happen though.
I think Nate has already checked out. And remember how I said, have you ever kept something in your back pocket and used that as a reason to get away?
Oh yeah, he did that.
He's already got some in the back pocket. So this, I think, was his confirmation that he's been looking for. I can't fault him, but this is why it's important to, like Sean said, sometimes give people other chances, because that scene looked like a lot more than what it really was.
Right, yeah. Well, he walked in on the shit and it looked like it wasn't Issa's fault.
It wasn't
At all.
It wasn't.
Lawrence grabbed it damn near. Lawrence blocked it. Lawrence.
Right.
So if I'm naked walking up, what the y'all doing? Because this is my woman that I'm really in love with. Move in, all this shit. Like what the fuck?
But see, Nathan is going through that life point though, where he already want to leave.
Lawrence had already started this shit, so he already was on one with Lawrence, and then you do this shit with my girl now. We're talking about barbecue. You keeping this shit going because you trying to get at me when I tell you we move into the apartment together.
You got a point there. Now look,
You got a baby.
I'm gonna do this. We got one. This is the last thing I want to hear, and we ain't even gonna do a closing. Y'all know where to find us. Everything will be in the description box. But look, let's focus on the main character, Issa. How do you think she feels in this situation? You get caught in a fucked up situation that looks like it's more than what it is. Do you look at it as this is just how it's supposed to be? Or do you look at it as, oh my God, I need to clear my name. Let me get to him. Let me talk to him. Or do you be like, if he tripped, he tripped. That's his loss.
Well, I'm with that. He started it. He the one started it. I was trying to walk away. He all in my face.
That's so true. He would do that. He would.
Gosh. I mean, again, Issa's not the bad guy in this situation.
But you know she's walking away feeling like this.
But I was just about to say that because you can see her facial expression in the end looked like, damn, what have I done? But she did absolutely nothing. So again, we got to give her the benefit of the doubt because she was just there. It's like you were just calling.
We giving her the benefit of the doubt. We want to know, how do you think if you was in her situation, how would you feel? You know your integrity.
One, I would be confused, and I would be.
He would.
Yeah.
Rashad.
I'll be so confused. It would be like,
Let's go get a drink. Like, bitch, we don't need a drink on this shit right here. We need a clear mind.
Lawrence to try to fix this shit with Nathan, or should I bring both of them niggas together and we sit down and hash this out? I mean, I don't know. I just don't really know.
Nah, my heart got about 1 gigabyte left, so I'm like, that you trip, bye.
Right.
Like, it wasn't meant for us to be.
That's true.
With that being said, you got a whole bunch of good tea. Diego, did you have anything else?
I said everything.
All right. Well, that was today's episode's review. Like I said, you know where to find us. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you for the finale.